Well, hello there everyone, how are we all doing today? My name is Gene Sintis and today we're doing something a little bit different. I couldn't find any game to play today, so I decided, you know what? We'll be building our own. Yes, now I cannot code for the life of me. You could put a gun up to my head and tell me to write the simplest script and I would tell you to pull the trigger. I am not able to code, so we will be cheating today, yes. Since the rise of the LLMs, AI, we are now able to do stuff we are normally not able to do, and we'll be utilizing that today to make our very own game. I have set up a few thingies we can use, and today we'll be building it. I am very excited. We'll be cheating our way into game development, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Leave a like if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on Twitch, and let me show you what I've already written out. Let me read with my mouth what my fingers typed out earlier. We have started off with a little bit of a prompt already, so that we can just get going. I kind of maybe secretly did a little bit of a test already, but I'm excited. I've been using LLMs to code small things for a while now, and today I was like, you know what, let's just put it on stream. Let's see what we can do. Maybe people will have some ideas for us to even get better, make a better game, and I'd like to show you the way around. So we're at Gemini, that's Google's LLM, and we'll be starting here. This is where we'll be starting. We'll start off with a main menu. The main menu screen is usually an important feature of a game. Let me read out loud what my fingers typed out. First of all, let's say good morning. If they are going to rise up, they are going to remember this. They're going to remember me as someone who said good morning at the start of a chat. But you know, 20 minutes later I'll probably be screaming my ass out at them. But you know, that's what you get. We'll be using a Python script to start off with our game. And first of all, we want our main menu. That's the first thing we want. The main menu with like a play button, settings button, and an upgrade button. I think we're going to be making a roguelike type of game. It's going to be roguelike, maybe a 2D, a shooter, maybe something like that. I think it's going to be a space game. We'll have our very own spaceship, which we can upgrade. But yeah, let me quickly go through. We'll use a dark purple background. Should be slick, neat, and looking good. I mean, that is that's pretty subjective. I know that, but you know, Gemini has good taste. Gemini has fine taste. So I'm okay with telling him that it should simply just look good. We'll name it Idiomus because I am. That's bottom line. I am an idiot. Nothing to do about that. So we might as well embrace it. Our game is going to be called Idiomus. And we've included the font here, and the font you'll see in a minute, it's just a font, nothing special. The play button will spawn in our spaceship. It'll be a triangle, and we'll move it around in a world. We'll put some particle effects on the background, and we'll see some particles moving in the background as well. And let's see, the particles will be on different layers. I think that's called parallax, so that if we move around, some particles will move quicker than others. Others will be further away in the background. And that is what I've written out. That is everything that we have at the moment. And I think it's going to be enough. So I'm just going to mash enter here. And then we should see our very first game already appearing, I think. It's way too easy. It's way too easy. Now, I know that there's some opinions about it, but you know, there were the same opinions about the internet and photography. So we might as well just utilize the tools that we've been given to do something fun. It would have taken me weeks, if not months, to learn the basics I need to actually do what I now can do in 10 minutes. So I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm just going to be happy that we are able to use things like LLMs to create things we usually wouldn't be able to. So our very first script is coming up. He's thinking out loud here. He's thinking out loud, but let's keep him running a little bit. And then I think we'll be making upgrades for it. Yes, we'll make a spaceship that can move around space. We'll give it a gun. We'll make some enemies and we'll shoot the enemies. And then it's probably just going to be how long can you survive? I'm not sure if we can finish it today. I'm having some issues with finishing anything. I'm very great at starting new projects, starting new games, but actually finishing them, that's not really what I'm about. As you can see, our script is coming through now. This is how you code. This is coding nowadays. I don't know Python, I don't know Java, I don't know C#, I don't know anything. I do know how to tell Gemini what I want. So let's just pick up this bad boy. Let's yeet it in here. And let's see what happens. Let's see. There we go. There we go. This is starting off great. Buttons look good. Font looks good. The particles in the background seem only on this side though. So we, let me just add that already to the bug list. As you can see right here to the bottom right of our screen, I've added me a text, a notepad where we'll be adding ideas and bugs and whatever. Particles in main menu are stuck on bottom right. We'll fix that. Let's see if we can move. Okay, this is looking a lot better than I expected. Look at the depth. Look at the background effects. This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is looking good. This is looking good. We can move around. This has been 6 minutes. 6 minutes including an intro. Now I did type out the prompt, of course, but you know, here we go. Okay. It seems the particles are only in this space. So the particles need to go further. They need to go a lot further. So let's move back to Gemini here and let's say it seems the particles on the main menu are stuck in the bottom right, and the particles in the game only exist in one spot. Can we make them across the entire world? And then next step is going to be a weapon. We're going to be adding a weapon to our spaceship right here. I'm just gonna say it. This is already starting up great. We've got something that I wouldn't be able to make on my own, and we did it within 5 minutes, and I'm very happy about that. The particles look amazing. They look great. We only need to get this through the complete world. If we can get the particles everywhere, then we have a good basic foundation to work with. And then next up, we'll add a gun and some enemies. And if we get that done, then I think we already have a something. We already have something to work with. Now, let's see if Gemini is finished. Gemini is insanely quick in actually writing up scripts. It is amazing. I've been building a few smaller games just offline, and it is amazing. The tools we've been given are growing and growing. Let's see if he has, look at that! Perfection. That is what I might call perfection. It looks good. It's across the whole screen. The settings, the font is still in there. We can remove that from the bug list. Let's see here. Do we still have our particles across the complete world? I think so. I think this works okay. I see a cluster of them behind us. It seems they will stay there. I'm not sure if we're happy about that or not, but that's something... that's something to decide. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. This looks good. This looks very good. Okay, so... next up is gonna be a weapon and enemies. I think that's what a game needs. That is what a game needs. Let's get back to Gemini again. Let's compliment him. That's important because if he does rise up, then I want him to remember that I didn't scream at him all the time. Just sometimes. Very nice. Can we now add a weapon to the ship? Would like to have a space bar shoot button, and it will shoot a circle. Circle forward. It should have 3 seconds cooldown. 3 seconds, so we can upgrade it. 3 seconds cooldown, which we can see in a bar on the top left. We also want a timer on the top left to see how long we survived. I think that's a good start to a game. We need to be able to move around, we need to be able to shoot, and then we need something to shoot at. Now, if we have those 3 things, then we actually have a game. I'm not sure how far we're going to get actually building this, but you know, we'll see. We will see. We'll just start off and we'll see what happens. The background looks amazing. I'm very happy with that. We are going to make sure this cluster in the back is gonna go away though. So let me just add that to the bug list. Big cluster of small particles behind the player. Far away, we can spread them out more. Very nice. Alright, did Gemini finish already? Let's see here. So then we have a weapon. We have a weapon and we have a spaceship. Then the next thing is going to be an enemy, right? This is going quick. It's going very rapidly. We've now been streaming for 10 minutes. Look at it. And we can shoot. We can shoot. Okay. So we have a timer to see how long we've survived. Yeah, okay, that's correct. We can move around. We can shoot. That's great. That's amazing. That's exactly what I hoped for. And now we just need something to shoot at. So we're going to need some enemies. And the enemies are going to be squares, maybe? I think we'll make the enemies squares for now. This looks good. This looks amazingly good. Alrighty. Let's get back to Gemini. This is perfect. Thank you. Can we add enemies? We can start off with a simple square here and there, which will move towards the player. If the player shoots them, we get 1 score, top left. If the player gets hit, they lose 1 HP. We'll give the player 3 HP, also top left. Okay, so then we have a background, we have a spaceship, we have a weapon, and we have a timer. And then we also have score. So that's going rather rapidly. That's going quick. That's going fast. We're going to need some sound effects though, because this is quiet. It's a quiet game. Now we can be looking for sound effects on the internet, but I think we'll be recording them ourselves. Because why not? I mean, if I'm already cheating to get the code, I might as well just do the rest manually, right? That's if we can do something like make some sound effects, that seems like a lot of fun. So I think that we can use some bubbling sounds for the particles in the back. I don't really like the color of the particles though. Maybe we could change that up a little bit. Booster particles should look better. Yep, okay, added that. And let's see what Gemini did with our enemy. Now I am half able to read the Python scripts. I'm not going to be able to write them myself. I am not a coder in any way, shape or form. But that's why we got Gemini. That's why we do have Gemini. We can actually make some stuff. Okay, so we can shoot. We have a timer. We got HP now as well. Right here on the top. There's a cube. That's a cube. That's a cube. Can we attack him? Okay, that's a lot of cubes. That's a lot of cubes. We need to get out of here. Okay, okay. Easy now. And fire. Nope. Okay. So aiming is difficult. Oh fuck, we're dead. Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's something. I want to see if we can hit them. Let me see if we can at least hit them. And fire. Oh, okay. We got 1 score. That's great. That's good. That's great. Okay, I'm starting to get better at shooting now. There we go. Easy does it. Let's see if we can get the... Oh, no. We're moving again. And we should probably add a little bit of effects when we get hit and when the enemies get hit, right? There we go. Looking good. 4 score. Can we get to 10 score? Oh, no. Easy does it. Yeah, most particles are spawning in directly behind us. So we might need to make that a little bit bigger in the back so that we get a little bit more particles to the sides as well. Yeah, I'm a terrible shot. I am a terrible shot. But then the next one would be an upgraded weapon, I suppose. Because we are going to need to get some upgrades into this roguelike. But this is coming along nicely. This is a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. Let's see. How are we going to do the upgrades? Are they going to be in the game or maybe outside of the game? It could be... It could also be both, of course. We can also just do both. But this works, so let's get to 10. Let's get to 10 score first. Because we need to get set ourselves a high score. There we go. Okay, how did I miss everyone there? There we go. 10 score. Amazing. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're now 15 minutes into the game and we actually have a gameplay loop. Looking good. Now settings doesn't do anything yet. Upgrade also doesn't do anything. So we might just need to upgrade to add the upgrade button now. But to do that we need coins or something like that. So let's get coins through the enemies, but not all of them. Let's do like a 20% chance that you get a coin from an enemy. Is that a good one? And we'd want upgrades in the game itself to get more weapons, but that's also a lot already. So let's just see what Gemini can do. Let's compliment him first. That's important because we do not want to get destroyed on the robot uprising. Very nice. Can we add a 20% chance to gain a coin when we slay a cube? Would want to save the coins into the main menu so we can use that to buy upgrades. Can we also add an upgrade list in the upgrade menu where we'll add double shot, maybe attack speed? Let's do attack speed. Attack speed upgrades and movement speed upgrades. We'll add 10 upgrades with each... Oh, let's do 20 upgrades. 20 upgrades with each 10%. Okay. Would that work? Maybe it works. Maybe it works. Let's see. Let's see. It could work. And we're starting off strong. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm very happy with the background. This is starting to look like something, at least. There's a cube. I forgot the particle effects when we destroy a cube. Because we do want to be able to see at least something when the cubes get destroyed. Okay. Easy does it. Looks like the script is coming along. We are dead again. That's fine. That doesn't matter. That does not matter at all. Let's exit. Exit button works as well. Alrighty then. We're gonna want a sound effect. We'll want a sound effect for the for at least for the moving around. I think we're gonna do some bubbles. So a little bit of bubbles for the for moving around because it looks like bubbles coming out of there, right? We're going to make them bigger and a little bit more colorful. I don't like the gray of it. The gray looks very bland. So we'll add a bubbling. I got my monster and a straw here. So wait, let's see. Maybe this works. Is that something? No, wait, I think I can hear it myself if I do it like this. Wait. Yeah, now I can hear myself. That could work. That could work. It's a little bit of a metallic-y bubbling sound, and that's what a spaceship needs, right? Metallic bubbling sounds. That's the exact thing that a spaceship is going to need. Let's see what we got here now. We got 0 coins. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. That means that we have coins. The coins are in the game. Let's see if we can find ourselves a cube. It's a 20% chance to find a coin. So we need to kill 5 to get at least 1. Oh, never mind. I just destroyed myself over there. There we go. That's 1 score, 0 coins. Doesn't matter. Let's see if we can get a few more. Oh my god, I am a terrible shot. Oh my god, I am a terrible shot. We might need to make an aiming upgrade, maybe a laser or something like that, because this is not... Oh, are you kidding me? I think I've hit 0. The only 2 scores we got is because we just mashed into them. This is terrible. I am not a good shot at all. Okay, let's move and shoot. Are you kidding me? We did get a coin though. How did we get a coin? Did I hit something? Let's see. Okay. We killed them. And let's see. I also want to see a particle when we hit an enemy. We need particles when we find a coin, particles when we hit an enemy, and particles when we... Are you kidding me? They are way too quick. Easy now. Now we're gonna hit him. How? Okay, I'm not a good shot. Doesn't matter. I'm not great at my own game. We got 1 coin found. We have found a coin. Oh, we already did find a coin, didn't we? That doesn't count. Let's still 1 coin found. I want to see if we already have a particle when we find a coin or not. 1 coin still. Okay, let's try this again. 1 coin still, no particle, doesn't matter. 1 coin, no particle. This is not what I hoped. Let's see if we can try it again. I'm getting better at shooting them though. I am actually hitting 2 out of 3 of them. And let's see if we can get this one. Yoink. 2 coins found, but yet not a particle for it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see if we can upgrade something, because that is what we want. Upgrade. Attack speed costs 10 coins. That's a lot. That is a lot of coins. We got 2 of them now. Okay. Amazing. Great. That's good. Are we gonna go for the 10 coins then? Let's see. I think it might be a lot. It might just be a lot. There we go. That's 0 coins found. Maybe we should... You know what? Let's see if we can change the coins found to 100% so we can easily get that. And now we actually need to read the script. And that is... It's better than writing it. That's absolutely true. I am not able to write any script at all. But, you know, that's not what I need to do. That's not what I need. I just need to bring good ideas. That's what we need. Let's see. Where are the coins at? Purchase upgrades. No. That's the cost. Let's do it at 1. Let's set the cost at 1. I think that's going to be easier. It'll be upgrading the cost by 5 every time. And we now have 2. So we can just do attack speed. Wait, what? It's at 15. And it still says 10. Something going wrong here. Upgrade button. There we go. I added the wrong one. Let's try this again. And we also want a reset button in the settings, I think. But let's add our updates to Gemini so we can get started. And can we add the following? Can we make the boost behind the ship look a little better? And what else do we want? Can we get a full reset button in the settings menu? And what was the last thing? There was something else we wanted to do. The big cluster. I'm just gonna copy paste it. I think he'll manage it. Was there anything else? What else were we wanting to do? Is our timer actually upgrading our reload speed? I am not entirely sure. I'm going to assume it does, but I'm not sure. We want effects when we hit an enemy. Can we add particle effects when we hit an enemy with the weapon? Also with when we get hit ourselves. Also when we get hit ourselves. Anything else? Anything else we want to add right away? The big cluster, the enemies. When we hit an enemy with a weapon. And when we kill an enemy. Also when we get hit ourselves, okay. Can we also make a particle when we find a coin? And you know what? Let's just add another update while we're at it. We're going to be adding a reload item. So when we pick up the item, our weapons get reloaded. Can we also add a reload item in the world, which when we pick it up, our weapons get reloaded? We don't need a lot of them. Okay, okay. This is going quick. This is going rapidly. We already have an actual gameplay loop. There's something we can do already, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Now it needs to go better, bigger, better. Oh, we need better weapons as well. We need a lot better weapons. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. And then I think we can start making a few sound effects. Wait, let me see if I still have Audacity on my PC. There we go. Let's make a sound effect, shall we? I want to get some bubbling behind the spaceship, because we already have the bubbling here. But you know, it's quiet. It's very quiet. There's not a lot going on. So we need sound effects. We need sound effects. I'm not going to be looking them up on the internet. I know we can just generate them, but you know, if we can make them ourselves, that's so much more fun, right? Let's see, can I record sound effects? Let's see. I've got no idea if this is going to sound good or anything, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, you cannot see it. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, okay. Here we go. That sounds like a spaceship. No? Does that not sound like a spaceship? Here we go. That sounds like a spaceship. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, I heard it. That last part sounded okay, I guess. That last part sounded pretty okay. So let's see if we can remove a little bit and just keep the last section. Something like that. Let's remove all of this. Can I loop it? Can I loop it? How do I loop it? Is that a spaceship? That sounds like a spaceship. That sounds like a spaceship. Okay. We got spaceship sound effects. Made on our own. Let's see if I can export this bad boy. Export as MP3. And let's see if I can find our game here. Sound effects. Bubbling. And then we have a sound effect. Then we have an actual sound effect. Okay, let's see what Gemini has made for us. Let's see what he has made. 468 lines already. It's coming along. It's coming along rapidly. All right, so now, okay, the particles look better. The particles look a lot better. We should find an upgrade, I guess. We should find a reload item. That was it. And if we hit an enemy, we should be able to see particles now as well. If we hit an enemy. Hey, that's a reload one, I think. Oh, that's a nice particle. That's a good looking particle. Okay. I love it. Okay, and it also showed a little bit of yellow. Did you see that for the gold coin which we found? Let's move in. Let's see what happens. That also hurt us. Fantastic. Okay, so now we have more of a game. We now have more of a game. We could be able to add more weapons in a little bit. Let's first see if we can add our just recorded sound effect here. We got a little bit of upgrades here. Reset progress. Upgrade cost. It still says 10 coins. Oh, because I didn't change it in the script again. Right, doesn't matter. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, this is looking better. This is looking good. We now have particles. Let's see if we can add our sound effect. Do we need more sound effects? Should we also do a shooting sound effect while we're at it? We might as well, right? We might as well. Is it just going to be... I think I like that sound effect. We'll do a... Let me see if I can record that. Let's get back to Audacity here. Here we go. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Huh? Huh? That sounds like a gun, no? Oh! Yep. I love it. That's a very good. Let's see if we can remove the rest of it. And just keep this one. Let's see. Should we make a couple so that not every shot sounds the same? I think we will. I think we will. Basic shot 1. Let's see. Let's name these basic shot 1. Okay, so now we have one shot. Let's make another one. Let's make another one. Shh. Okay, here we go. Huh? Oh, okay. That works. Right? That works. Yep, that works. Doesn't matter what you think. This is going to work. Music. You might need to find some music somewhere else, because I don't think I can build my own music. I can do a lot, but not that. Not there. Okay, now we have 2 sound effects. Let's make a third one. Let's make a third one for our basic shooting. So that we have 3 different sounds we can hear when we shoot. And they're going to be randomized. So that's they're going to be unique. Okay, let's make one more. Let's make one more. Huh? Oh. Never mind, still recording. Let's try it again. That was not a good one. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. We'll take it gladly. Let's export this one as well. And now we should have 4 sound effects in total. We got shooting, we got bubbling, and now we just need to do the enemies getting hit and ourselves getting... And maybe the coins. Maybe the coins. Can I make a coin sound? Let's first export this final one. We have basic shot number 3. Okay, looking good. Let's see, we need to get hit. The enemies need to get hit, and we need coins. So we can start off with us getting hit. What kind of a noise do we need for that? Let me see. Is that something? Wait, I can't even hear it. But I've got no idea how that sounds. Let's see. That kind of works, maybe. Let's try it. Is that good enough for us? Is that something we can work with? Is that an actual getting hit noise? Oh, that's a good noise. Oh my god, that's a good one. Okay. Then that's for enemies then, I guess. Oh, I like that one. We made some good noises. We're making some proper noise here. Let's export this one as well. Enemy hit 1. Okay. So now we have 5 different noises already. Now we just need to get one that hits us, and we need to do one for the coin. Okay. What other stuff do I have laying around? Let's see how this sounds. Oh, that could work, maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna record it, and we'll see what happens. Is that something? Does that work for us? Okay, that could work. You know what? We're just gonna add it. We're just going to add it. We'll add it and we'll see how it sounds. We'll hear how it sounds. This could work. This could work. Let's export this one as player hit 1. Player hit 1. Very good. And then we just need the coin. Can I make a fling noise? If you can make a fling noise, then we're set. I'm not sure. And do we have a coin laying around? I have scissors. Do scissors make coin noises? You know, let's see. Let's see if scissors can make coin noises. Is that? I don't think that's a coin noise, is it? I don't think it'll be, but you know, let's... It's a good sound. It's a good sound, but it's not a coin. It's no coin. None of that. Okay, I think I have some coins laying around. Hold up. Let me grab one. Yes. Does that? Yeah, these have to sound like coins because they are coins. You know, that's how we'll do this today. Let's see if we can record this one then. Let's see if this sounds better. Huh? Did that work? I think it kind of sounded good. Let's see here. Oh, that's a coin noise. That is a coin noise. Okay. That's a good coin noise. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. There we go. Yes. Ooh. Oh, it's a beat. We're still making music, nonetheless. Okay, doesn't matter. That's good. That's fine. That's fine by me. Let's export this one as our final one. And then we're gonna be making a massive update. Coin pickup 1. Okay? Okay. Now we're gonna get back to Gemini. Amazing, I'll tell him. Why did I tell him amazing? What did we change? We changed a few particles. Right, he didn't do that much yet. Okay, very nice. I just recorded these sounds. Can we add them to our game, maybe? I got them in a folder in the... I got them in a folder in the games folder. The folder is called SFX. Bubbling for movement. What's it called? For the spaceship moving. Basic shots. 1, 2, 3 for shooting. 3 of them, so we won't have the same noise over and over. Then we have coin pickup. Coin pick up for coins. Do we really need to tell that? I'm gonna tell it. For coin pickups and enemy hit / player hit. Okay, let's copy those sound effects to Gemini so he can hear them. He can listen to them. Maybe, I don't know. It's a language model, not a noise model. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we should have sound effects in our game, maybe? Do we need music? I think we are going to need music eventually, but you know, that's not something we need right now. Let's... the game is looking good. Should we add mouse support? Because currently it's just WASD and spacebar. But this is starting to become something. This is starting to become something, definitely. I love the particles we get when hitting an enemy. They look good. Does the reload work? Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Let's see here. It does. Okay, the reload works wonders. I appreciate that. I like the reload. Let's move a little bit out of the way here. Okay, but we don't really need the reload at the moment. Our ship is reloading pretty rapidly. So we're going to need a better weapon so that the reload can actually be useful. Very nice. We got a gold coin. And there we go. Another one. Okay, I'm getting better at this, dude. I am definitely getting better. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. Okay, doesn't matter. Now, do we have... do we need to do anything else? Place all MP3 files into the folder. Yes, yes, yes. Looking good. Looking great. Looking amazing. Okay, so now we should have sound effects. We should have sound effects. 479 lines already. Okay, let's turn off the music and let's see if we have our sound effects in the game. It starts. That's a... Are you hearing that? I'm not shooting yet, or am I? Okay, I don't think the shooting works yet. That's okay. Let's see if we can hit something. Okay, we did get a coin. We did get a coin. Okay, the coin sound works. The bubbling sound works. Let's see. Okay, hitting an enemy does nothing. Us getting hit also does nothing. Okay. We need to fix that. What else do we have? We had the basic shot, the coin pickup, and us getting hit. Okay. We can fix that. We can fix that. It seems they are not all working. We want the basic shots to sound when we shoot. We can pick a random one between the 3 basic shots for every time we shoot. That works. And the other one was the enemy hit sound should play when we hit an enemy with our weapon. And the player hit sound should play when the player gets hit and loses HP. Okay, this will work. This will work. This will do it. Now we're getting somewhere. This is going very rapidly. Oh, I love the bubbling noise. We just recorded that. It sounds a little bit weird, but it works. So that's good. It doesn't shoot anything yet. Well, it does shoot, but we're not making any noise. Oh, what was that? Hold up, what did I just hear? I heard it once. How did I... Why did I hear it? Okay, let's find another enemy to mush against. No. Huh. No, still not, but I did hear it at least once. Okay, that was a noise. It sometimes sounds. What if we keep our speed up and then hit something? Okay, so that needs to happen. Our bubbling needs to be activated at the same time, but it's not really what we want. We also want to get the noise effect, the sound effects when we are not moving. Okay, it seems the code is coming along nicely. Nah, I'm just gonna say it again. I'm very happy with LLMs being able to make such a long code in 0 amount of time. I wouldn't be able to do this on my own, even if I had months to do it. And now we're just doing it within an hour. It seems it's only working when we are hearing the bubbling noise. It's a good sound effect, though. It's a good sound effect. That's true. And let's see if we can hit something while moving. Oh, okay, that's a good sound. That is a good sound. It seems we are only hearing the sounds while we are moving. If we are standing still, we should still be able to hear the shooting sounds and hitting the other sounds. Okay. So we're now 45 minutes into the stream, and we have already made a semi-playable game. It's looking good. It's looking great. We've recorded some sound effects with Monster Energy Drink and some fake coins. I think they're fake coins, but they sound real, and that's the point. Okay, let's see if we can hit something again while moving. I do want to hear the sound effects a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so while moving it works great, but when we stand still we don't hear anything. Hopefully he can fix it with this one then. I think it will. We got 7 coins. Can we upgrade something? Not yet. That's okay. Okay. Alright. I like it. We're getting there. We are getting there. We need more enemies, we need more weapons. There's a lot we want to do. But this is a good start. This is a good start. It's functional. It's functional and that's the beginning. Oh, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, let's see if he can fix it. Hopefully we can just hear our sound effects when we are not moving. Because that would be optimal. That would be optimal. Remember to follow if you're on Twitch. Leave a like if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're on YouTube as well. They're both great things. Don't mind this. Okay. Script is getting longer. It's getting a lot longer. We're now at 500 lines. And we don't really have anything yet. We can move, we can shoot, and we can get some coins. And that's about it. Hey Matt, how are you doing today, matey? Asteroids-like game, yes, something like that. We're building it ourselves. Well, not ourselves. We got Gemini, the LLM, writing it for us. But you know, it's I wouldn't be able to write it. I wouldn't be able to code. Even if you put a gun to my head and told me to write the simplest script in the world, I would tell you to pull the trigger. So we are utilizing technology of today to make the game of tomorrow. And it's Idiomus. How are you doing, Matt? Good to see you. Welcome back to work. Are we now... Oh, there we go. We just recorded the sound effects. So I'm very happy that they're working. Oh, yeah, it sounds good. That sounds good. And the bubbling also works still. Let's see if we can hit an enemy here. I wanna make sure the sound effects work when we hit an enemy. We need a laser guided weapon. I am missing everything. Oh, I did hear something there. Yes. But now I'm hearing the coin sound, I think. I think that's the coin sound we're hearing, but we're not earning any coins yet. Let's see what happens when we do find a coin. Nothing. Nothing. Are the coins now just gone? I'm not hearing the coins anymore. I'm not seeing the coins anymore. We got 20%, right? So it should be somewhere. I'm off today. Very nice. Also very nice. Okay, we are getting hit. That was my can of Monster Energy, what you heard. Still no coin, but I did hear the coin sound effect. That's not a coin. No. It's 20%, so eventually... Still not a coin. Okay, I'm starting to doubt that it's working. Maybe we should change the reloader to an HP regainer, because we don't really need the reloading. Okay, never mind. The coin effect is different. The coin effect is definitely different. So nice. That's great. So now we have sound effects in our game. We got enemies. We got a background. We got a spaceship. Sound effects. And score. What's next? What is next? Better enemies? Maybe stronger enemies? Okay, we did die over there. That's okay. This is going great. We got an upgrade button. We cannot buy anything yet. It doesn't matter. Let's see if we can get 10 coins in total. We need to find 2 more. There we go. That's one of them. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Easy now. Easy now. And fire. There we go. Just one more. Nope. I'm a terrible shot. I am a terrible shot. Easy does it. No, nope, nope, nope. I just want 1 coin. Nope, 1 coin, please. And that's all we need. The moving around is working. I like how it moves around. I like the particles, I like the bubbling. Oh, easy now. Ooh, there we go. Nope. We're gonna move through them. No coins. No coins. Okay, we need to make it more difficult. We need to find better enemies, maybe. Maybe we can do it in a way that better enemies spawn after a set amount of time. So like after you've played for a minute, a new type of enemy will spawn. That could work. And we need better weapons. We need weapon upgrades. And maybe we can do something that you can pick between, like in Megabank, where you have multiple choices where you can choose which new weapon you want. We just want 1 more coin, please. Just 1 more coin. Yeah, there we go. That's 1 more coin. Fantastic. Okay. We're dead? Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Gonna upgrade movement speed. And now, yeah, we're quicker. We are quicker. Amazing. Okay, we're getting there. If I could make a suggestion, the weapon could be faster firing. Yeah, you mean the reload speed or the movement of the thingy? I guess both. I guess we can do it both, but we can also add that as an upgrade, like projectile movement, projectile speed. Let's see, I think I can update the weapon speed, the particle speed over here somewhere. I think I might be able to do that myself. Let's see. Velocity. I think this might be it, times 20. Let's double it. Let's see what happens. I might have broken it, but that's okay. We could just copy a new script. Yep, that was the right one. That was the correct one. But this is a little bit much. Let's do it at 13 then. Let's put it on 13. Let's see what happens then. This is better. Okay, that's better. That could the reload speed. The reload speed will be an upgrade. Yeah, we'll make it a roguelike, and the reload speed will be one of the upgrades you can purchase so that your spaceship can become quicker at firing. Okay, and we're getting there. Oh, I forgot, we could also move backwards. There we go. But we have the same movement speed forwards and backwards. Because that's not really, it looks like the same movement speed forwards and backwards. So we do want to make sure that is fixed. Backward movement speed should be slower than forward. Very nice. All right. Oh, the wrong button, doesn't matter. Let's see, what else do we want? That makes sense. Yeah, I was kind of inspired by Megabank. I like the upgrades you can pick and just get stronger between matches. So we're going to implement that in here as well. We already have a little bit of upgrades here, but this is just for the ship itself. So attack speed, this is the reload. We might need to rename this to reload speed and the movement speed. But then we're also going to need unlockables. So like different weapons you can get, different weapons you can find in the game maybe. I'm not entirely sure how we want to set it up just yet. We might just upgrade our ship right here in the main menu. But we could also make it so you need to find the weapons in the game itself. But I'm not really sure what I like better. I very much like the fact that you can upgrade your ship and just keep your upgrades. But on the other hand, if you can find it in the game, you can become very overpowered in some runs and not in others. Which is okay, but you kind of want to keep your progress, you know? So I'm more aligned to the upgrades in the menu instead of in the game itself. Okay, let's see. What else are we gonna upgrade? I think we're gonna go for new enemies. So after a minute, we'll add new kinds of enemies. What kinds of enemies? Let's do bigger squares maybe? We could go for bigger squares. Bigger squares are scary. Or maybe triangles as well. There we go. I like the sound effects. I'm very happy we did that ourselves. I'm not going to be finding any sound effects. We'll make them ourselves every time. Okay, let's do a little bit of updating here. Can we make the backward movement speed 50% of the forward one? Let's see, what else did we want? I already forgot everything again. What in the world did we want? Right, the upgrades, the findables. Can we change the reload item into a HP item? We could make it a heart and give 1 HP. If the player doesn't have maximum. Okay, that works. Then we also want new enemies, so we might as well just add that immediately. Can we make a stronger enemy? The stronger enemy can just be a bigger cube, and then it has 2 lines. Like we now have 1 red cube, but what if we make the red cube with a yellow cube around it? And first you need to hit the yellow cube, and only then you can hit the original cube, so it has kind of a shield. Can we add stronger enemies? If the player survived for a minute, the will spawn 2. And that's the weird wording. You need to be very careful how you tell the LLM stuff, because it's just going to go out on a limb and just make up stuff. We'll spawn the second type of enemy together. Let's see, do we still want the original enemy while the second enemy spawns in? I think so, right? We'll spawn in the second type of enemy, just like the first. The second enemy will be a cube in a cube. So we first need to shoot the outer cube to then get to the inner cube. I think we can do this for the first 5 minutes. So we have a couple more enemies. Let's do it not per minute, let's do it for 30 seconds. For the first 2.5 minutes then. So we have a couple more square enemies. Square, alright. So then we should have a couple of updates added. It's going quick, it's going rapidly. I love doing this. I hope we can finish something. And it'll be playable. I mean, it's already playable. It's something. Yeah, okay, the projectile speed is cool. I do like the projectile speed. But we might just set that to an upgradable as well. Easy, does it? So this will be the HP regen item instead of reloading, because reloading don't really need that at the moment. Maybe later. Maybe later we're thinking like, okay, we got stronger weapons now with more reload time, so we might as well just add it back then. But for now, I don't think we need the reload time. Moving backwards is overpowered. Moving backwards is the strategy right now. But this is not going to be useful for us for very long, because it should be updated in the next one. So then we have an armored enemy. We have difficulty scaling, HP power-ups, and backward speed adjusted. Okay. Let's see if this is going to do what we want. We're getting there rapidly. I love it. Let's exit this bad boy. I think it's almost done. And then after that should we already do a boss fight? We should probably have a better weapon first, right? An upgrade for the weapon? Or should we just start off with a boss? I want to make a boss fight. First boss is probably going to be a cube, right? Maybe a cube. Hey Simply, how are you doing today, matey? Welcome back. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I haven't been streaming in 2 days, so I'm sorry for that. But today I couldn't find a game to play, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna make it ourselves. We're gonna make our own game to play. Now I cannot code for the life of me. You could put a gun to my head and tell me to write a simple script, and I would tell you to pull the trigger. So we're using AI. Yes, we're vibe coding our way into game development. We're cheating. But it doesn't really matter, you know. As long as I'm enjoying myself, that's the most important part. And we're getting there. My God, we are getting there. We already recorded a few sound effects. We got a gameplay loop going. And now I think we should see different kinds of enemies coming along. So we first have the cubes. Bloop. There we go. That's one of them. And after 30 seconds, the tougher enemies shoot appear, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, shooting is still a little bit difficult. I don't know where to shoot at. There we go, just line them up. And we need weapon upgrades, like multiple shots, double shots, different kinds of weapons. Oh, look at that! That's the strong... There's the heart. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, let's see. Stronger enemy works. He deals damage. Stronger enemy seems to be quicker as well. I appreciate that. I like that. And moving backwards is still incredibly quick. Going backwards is still the way. Yeah, okay. We need to nerf that even more. But this is working. This is working. So now it's now 60 seconds. So we should now see the third enemy up here, I think, somewhere. Is that the third enemy already? Is that the second one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, that is a second one. Where's the third enemy then? Do we have a third enemy or do we just have the first two? Let's see. Let me go up here and play at the same time. I could do different things at the same time. Okay. So we only have the 2 enemies right now, but we want to get a few more. What's the limit of AI? Understanding what you're saying. I mean, they're very fond of just taking what you say and interpreting what they want to do. But Gemini is insanely good at coding. I mean, everything is insanely good at coding if you compare it to me, because I simply cannot, because I can code. But it's going quick. It's going quick. It's fun. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, well, welcome back. Good to see you again. It's been a few days. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Wonder how it would look. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It's already starting off great. We got a basic set of game mechanics already built. Do you hear the bubbling? You hear that? Yeah, that's this. Yeah. I'm very happy. Maybe you could have an enemy that would shoot back if you survive a long time. Yes. Let's add that. Make it a triangle. Let's make a triangle that shoots back. Okay, and we're adding 2 more squares with increased armor. 2 more squares with increased armor, and a triangle which is shooting back. Let's see if we can add that. Let's compliment Gemini first. First of all, compliment the AI, so it won't come after you when the uprising begins. And then we're gonna say looking good. Can we add 2 more more? How do I spell armored? Armored. He'll understand. Doesn't matter. Squares. The second, each with increased armor, a little speed, and spawning after each minute, and start spawning after each minute, and start spawning after each new minute. Can we decrease the backwards speed to 20% of forward speed? And can we also add a small, I'm not going to tell him to make it small. Maybe a leveling system that provides certain upgrades on abilities. Yes, sir. We already have the initial upgrades set up, so you can get your reload speed and movement speed. But there's going to be multiple choices, like in Megabunk, where you can pick between weapons, so that your weapons will be upgrading as well. And in the menu, in the menu upgrades, I want to have things you can take with you. Like in Megabunk, for example, you only get the weapons that you pick up in the game. But I also want to have some upgrades that you can purchase in the main menu, so that you can keep those. I don't like getting cool upgrades and then needing to find them in the game. I would like to have something that you can just keep with you. You said last stream that you can do a little bit of German too. Ich spreche ein kleine bisschen Deutsch, aber nicht gut. I think that's the extent of my German. But yeah, I can speak a little bit of German. I'm a Dutchman, so I can understand it better than I can speak it. But it's not too far away from Dutch. Okay, we want small at a triangle enemy which will shoot back at us. It will try to keep a bit of distance from the player and shoot every 3 seconds. It can give 3 score. And 30% chance of a coin. Okay, what else do we want? What else do we want? Then say Lieberwurst. Lieberwurst. That's... Yeah, we got it in the Netherlands as well. Leverworst. Leverworst. Dutch sounds disgusting if you really look at it. But you know, it's similar to German. It's just not the same yet. It's just not the same yet. All right. Do we have everything we want? 2 more armored squares, decrease the backward speed, and triangle enemy. Add a power that turns the level 1 enemies into zombies that attack their own kind. Level 1, 2 to not make it too overpowered. I think that's a bit big. That's a bit big. But you know what? I'm gonna add it to the ideals list. I'm gonna add it to the. I think I can just copy paste it, right? Here, you know what? I'm copy pasting it. You even got your name with it. There you go. This is Simply's idea. Very nice. Adding. Oh, can you see that? Can you see there? It's right there. It's there. There. You can trust me. It's there. All right. Anything else? We got the triangle. We got the armored squares. Movement speed. I do want to get the weapons upgrade, but I think that's a little bit of a bigger upgrade. So that's something we need to do in a new Gemini chat, I think. Anything else which is small that we will add right now? Let's play. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The heart. I haven't tried the heart yet. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, we got damage. Let's see if we can find an HP item. Let's see if that works. What else do we want? What else can we add, which is easy? I don't see any HP items. Are they there? They should be here somewhere. I did see one earlier, so they do exist. They definitely exist. But I'm not sure if we can find it. Or maybe should we add score for surviving as well? I'm not sure. What? We're sending it to Gemini. We're sending it to Gemini. I think the triangles and the increased armor upgrades are going to be useful for us. Okay, let's see if we can get this one. Oh my god, never mind. What happens if we hit this one with full HP? I want to get some HP first. I want to get a little bit of HP first. that sound effect is amazing. I very much like recording our own sound effects. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that in. Oh my god, I died. Okay, that's not too shabby. Let's try it again. I want to see what happens if we drive into a armored square with full HP. I'm German, but you probably wonder why I still can speak insane English. That's because I watch so many English videos. Yeah, I've learned a lot of my English from video games as well. Like if you're playing RuneScape, for example, like way back, and it tells you to go to a graveyard, for example, you're like wondering what in the hell is a graveyard as a 7-year-old. And then you keep walking, you find the graveyard, and suddenly you know what the word graveyard means in English. Oh. We're getting 1 score for the armored ones? I think so. Let's see, the normal one gave 1 score. Yeah, and okay, the armored also gives 1 score, but the armored itself gives 0. Which is okay, Because these should probably just exist to make your life more difficult. That's an HP item. That is definitely an HP item. Let's see if we can... Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. Nope. We'll go around. We'll try it again. Don't worry. We'll get it. We're through here. Oh my Jesus. Okay, that was a lot. Never mind. We'll get there. And a parry system. That could be fun. But it could also be overpowered, you know? So it should be... What if we use our shooting as a parry? So... if you got your reloads ready and an enemy is within very low proximity, but then you can just walk into enemies and then just kill them all at the same time. Parry system, I like the idea though. parry system. But we can figure out some balancing for that, because a parry system could be funny. That could be quite funny. Hit it with a triangle tip. Trying, yeah, but there also needs to be a time-based element, because if you just waltz into it with your triangle tip, then it's gonna be overpowered. But that's something we can do. I like the sound of a parry system. Okay, let's see how our new enemies look. What do we have now? Backward speed, stronger squares, and a triangle. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we can make the parry item, the parrying an item, like an upgrade, which you can purchase. Okay, backward moving speed is now very slow. That's better. That's a lot better. There we go. We need to survive for a minute, I think, and then the triangles will appear. I'm gonna pick it up, doesn't matter. We don't have a sound effect for the heart yet. We'll record a sound effect in a bit. What's a good sound effect for a heart? Oh my Jesus Christ, the triangle is terrifying. What is he doing? Oh my lord, it's spinning. It's spinning, alright. It's keeping away from us. That's exactly what I hoped. This is good. This is looking feisty. I like it. I like this. Oh my Jesus. Is it, how much HP does the triangle have? Okay, they are becoming quite overpowered. Easy now. Okay, I hit a triangle. Ow. Okay, triangle hit at once and it died. That's great. That's good. Easy now. Okay, it's becoming a lot more difficult now. It's becoming more difficult. I think we need to invest into some weapon upgrades, because this is going to become very hard at the same time. I didn't mean for the triangles to rotate like they are doing, but you know, I kind of like it. It gives them a little bit of an oomph, you know? Serendipitous triangle spinning. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll use the parrying in an... Okay, HP also works in a new weapon. So you can unlock the weapon and then it has its own reload time. Oh my Jesus, there's a lot of enemies coming in here. We're now at 110 seconds. That's the darker enemy, I think. This one should have 3 HP, I think. Oh, backwards is still working though. Backwards is definitely still... Oh my Jesus, that is the big one. Okay, backwards is still the way to go. Although we're not... Okay, that hurt. Okay, we're dead. Doesn't matter. This is working. I love it. I love it. Can you react to Steak's new diss track called I'm Not a Neck? Nah, I'm not really that big of a reaction YouTuber, but I can look it up in once in a blue moon. But I'm not necessarily a very big reaction YouTuber. I'm very happy with what we got right now, though. That's good. That's good. That's very good. What else do we have? We're parrying hits by shooting the projectiles with your own projectiles. Sure, I like that. I like that. We don't even need a different weapon for that. But if you shoot and you hit a projectile that's being shot at you, we can make it so that the projectile just shoots through it. That works. Okay, this one can go away. We fixed that. Parry system. Let's add a shooting projectile at another projectile. Removes the projectile. Okay, that works. That works great. You got a question, Jasmine? Well, maybe I have an answer. I think I'll have an answer. Probably have an answer, maybe not. But it's hopefully I'll have an answer for you. What's the question? Alright, what else do we need? We want a heart sound effect. What is a good heart sound effect? We have our bubbling. It would be hard to hit the projectiles without an upgrade though. Yeah, so we're going to do it like, if you hit them accidentally, you'll destroy the projectiles being sent at you. But we'll make upgrades and new weapons with like a little bit of a range, a little bit widespread. And they should be easier to hit bigger projectiles. And shielding, we also need shields and such. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want? We need the heart sound effect. There we go, easy does it. Maybe enemies should be dropping items? Upgrades would scale with the projectile parry. Yeah, I think we can do the projectile parry in our weapon, and then have an actual parry, like for the close by enemy encounters, with an upgraded weapon, so that you kinda have them both. But yeah, hitting the projectiles is gonna be accidental. You're not going to be hitting these projectiles when you're actually aiming at them. Or you need to be really good, but they are going way too quick. Can you download Roblox or something? I don't want to play Roblox. No, thank you. I have played Roblox a long while back. I think you can watch those streams on the other channel. But I'm not planning on playing Roblox anymore. That's not really my game. We need to get HP though. This is my game though. This is actually my. Is this actually my game? Yeah, sure. I didn't write it, but we made it. We made it. That's something. I made the sound effects. I'm very happy about that. But Roblox is not really my game, Jasmine. I have tried it a while back. We made a few games ourselves in it, but it's not really what I'm enjoying. It's not really my game. Okay, let's see. What else do we want? What else do we need? Yeah, I think it's time to get more weapons. I think it's time to get some weapon upgrades. But how can we easily balance that? Because it doesn't need to be overpowered. Maybe we can also just add the upgrades in the world for now. And then add overarching upgrades from the menu later on. Because we do need something to become stronger. Do we need something to become stronger? We could also just leave it with one shot weapon. And then just make a boss fight. Should we make a boss fight? Let's make another enemy. And then we'll make a boss fight. Why not? Why not? There we go. Okay, the triangles have one hit. That's great. Easy does it. Are we quicker than the squares? I think we're at the same speed as the squares right now. So that's amazing. Oh, easy does it. Let's see if we can grab this HP bar while going backwards. Very nice. And we need to figure out a good sound effect for the HP. Okay, let's do one more here. And plop. There we go. Let's get out of here. There we go. Oh, I love the background. I'm very fond of the background. It looks great. It looks amazing. I found one of your Roblox streams amazing. Yeah, it's been a long while since we played Roblox. I don't think I'm gonna be playing it again. It's not really my game. Roblox can be everyone's game, to be honest. So many genres, but yeah, I prefer games not to be on a platform. Yeah, it's more the social aspect, the kinds of shady people that are inhabiting Roblox. That's kind of getting me out of it. It's a game with a lot of controversy, and I don't really want to be a part of that. Okay, we want another enemy. We want a third enemy. Who's got an idea? Oh, we can go for a circle which explodes. A circle which beep 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 boom. That could be something. That could be something. The game does look interesting. It would be fun to see how long we could survive. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys can play it as well. But I very much like that I just turned on the stream while building. I wanted to build the game, but I felt like, you know, I also want to stream. Now we're just doing it both. I'm very happy I started, because we can just continue on doing this for a longer period of time. Maybe we can build something very epic. Let's make another enemy. My vote is an exploding circle. Any other ideas? Any other ideas? Any game that big, only built on socialization, making friends will have a big section of bad apples. Yeah. And you know, it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun playing Roblox. It's a good game, but it's just the controversies and the issues and everything with it. It's not worth it for me. It's not worth it for me. But there's other kinds of games like that, I guess. Though Roblox is its own niche, of course, since you can just build everything you like yourself as well. Also, nice Roblox avatar, the one with the kiwi on top. with our posse. We had like 6 of those yellow dudes running around us. Okay, so we could do. Let's make another tab here. Let's make a new tab here, and let's call that enemy ideas. Enemy ideas. Circle which explodes. Explodes. That could be something. What other shapes do we have? We have a triangle, we have a square, we have a circle, and then you get to the less basic shapes like the hexagons and such. Let's make an exploding circle. Let's add an exploding circle, and maybe we should start with a boss fight. Maybe we could make it that a projectile that the circle shoots out defeats enemies as well. Oh, that could work. That could make some interesting mechanics. Are you also gonna get the score then for every enemy it defeats? Yeah, no, in fact, we're gonna do it. Yeah, circle enemy is going to explode, dealing damage to everything around it, so also the enemies and us. What if the circle moves and then shoots out a couple of projectiles? That might be a bit too difficult. The avatar is a little bit ugly, but it's beautiful. You know, God gives and God takes away. You can get a good Roblox avatar and be happy about it. So we're just an ugly one, but I'm happy with that. I'm not mad about that. All right. Can we add the following features? And can we make a circle enemy which spawns later on, which will move toward the player, start flashing, and explodes after 3 seconds? After 3 seconds of flashing, it will hit for 3 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. Hit for 2 damage on the player and also enemies. Okay, what else do we have? When our projectile hits another enemy projectile, can we remove the enemy projectile? Let's see. Can we add a boost item? So you get a little bit of movement speed in the world, granting 20% bonus movement speed for 10 seconds. Just like an attack item, which will decrease our reload speed by 10% for each one we pick up for the remainder of the round. For the remainder of the... Is it a round? Match? What's it called? Round. I'll call it but he's going to think the round is the circle. For the remainder of the run. It's a run. And what else do we want? Circle exploding, projectiles, boost items. Okay, I think that'll work. Yes. You know what? Let's make a deal. I'll hear the deal first before I accept it. I would say that you do get scored for the enemies that get destroyed by the circle. Yeah, because else you don't really want to use the... I mean, it could be useful to just destroy them, but I'm okay with the... I'm okay with getting scores for that. Idea's first boss would be after you kill 50 square triangles for the first time. It will unlock your first ability. Pick a card from whatever amount of abilities you made. Those abilities will be kept and have an expensive coin upgrades. Now I think your ideas are good. Your ideas are good, simply. Though are good. Don't get me wrong, but they're big. They're big. So the first boss is an idea. If you kill 50 square triangles for the first time, those are achievements. That's a second idea. It would unlock the first ability where you pick a card. That's a third idea. Those abilities will be kept and you have expensive coin upgrades. Think of how it boss will. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I want to add those. I want to add those. We are going to add those. But I don't think we can add those in one prompt. We'll be adding them in steps. We'll be adding them in steps. But I will be saying yes. I do say yes to it. These are the more risk reward mechanics, yada yada yada. New kamikaze circle enemy. I mean, that is kind of what we're talking about, right? After 2.5 minutes. Sure. We do need to figure out the boss. I think I have an idea for a boss. I forgot to put my game behind the camera, so I need to move to the side every time now I zoom in. But that's okay. I think we can make a worm boss. Is that something? So we got a row of like circles, and that's gonna move around, and that's going to damage us. And if we shoot the boss in the middle, it's going to split up into 2. You know, that could work, maybe. That could be something. Yes, that's why I'm giving broad examples. That's why many games done. Why? Because Gemini will search it up and see how they look like. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. But if we do like 4, 5, 6 different ideas in one prompt, then he is going to ignore 1 or 2 of them, or he's just going to mess up 1 or 2 of them, and then we still need to go back. So we're going to be adding them one by one. One by one, brick by brick. But yes, what you're saying is everything what we want to get into the game. I want to have a lot of upgrades. I don't like choices, but I do like options. So I want to give the player as much options as they like to customize their spaceships. And maybe it'll work. The upgrades here are going to be permanent. But we'll add a weapons thingy here as well. Or maybe we'll add the upgrades, some weapons to the upgrades as well. But we'll also add unlockables which you can find in the game, I think. Also say your Roblox username in live chat. If I have a username, it's probably just going to be GeneSantis, I think. Let's see, are we done? Hey, we are done. We got this circle. We got the circle. What else we have? And some items, some pickups, and the projectile parry. That's what we have added now. Why is this script? This script is 100 lines shorter. Yeah, okay, here we go. Gemini is reaching its limits. So this is what we're doing. We're copying this prompt, adding a new chat, adding that to it, copying our script, paste that. I'm gonna do it again. I mean live chat. If I have a Roblox username, it's probably going to be GeneSantis, I think. That's probably it. Alright, while Gemini is doing this one, I think I will be taking a quick break. I need to pee, but I'll be back in 10 minutes, and then we'll see if we can actually make a gameplay loop. We'll test out the new kamikaze circles, and we'll make a boss fight. But then I will see you all in a little bit. See you in 5 to 10 minutes. See you then. Hello, I'm back. Hello. What if you click on the coins on the top 10 times, it will give you some trail of coins, some kind of accessory. Maybe a coin boss that's hard to hit but grants like 50 coins. I think that could work. Accessories are fun. We can do that. That's a good thing to make a coin sink. But then we also need more coins, indeed. And the boss that gives you more coins brings me to another idea. Secret bosses. Secret bosses could be fun as well. But then we first need to get the first boss ready and set, of course. Let's see, I think... yeah, adding accessories later, I think so as well. Let's first make the bosses, make some actual gameplay loops, some important stuffs. But we're going to be adding accessories, secrets, and secret bosses as well. I love that. I love that idea. Yep. You got good ideas, simply. You got good ideas. I'll write them down. Accessories. And secret bosses, levels, items, and such. Very nice. Very nice. Makes the game feel rewarding. I hope we can get some proper achievements in it. I hope we can get some proper achievements in it as well. Alright, let's see what Gemini has cooked up for us. What did we ask? The suicide... Well, there went the monetization. The kamikaze circles, the projectile hit parry, the boost items, and that should be what he has updated for us. Let's... Oh my god, yeah, the script is becoming big. The script is becoming rather large. We now have 669 lines of code. And I have written none of them. And that's okay, I'm happy with it. I'm not a coder. I would like to learn it someday. But until I can code, I will let Gemini code for us. Let's see if we can reach the kamikaze spheres. The background is doing a lot. It looks so good. It looks very good. That was the very first prompt we even did. Bloop. Aha, I'm getting better at shooting as well. Let's see if we can find some of those upgrades we were bragging about. So we now have a movement speed upgrade somewhere, and another one. What was the other one? I forgot. I think we got it over here somewhere. Speed boost item and... Wait, what? We had two of them, right? An attack item with reload speed. Right, check. Okay, but I haven't seen a single one of them yet. So let's see if we can find that. Let's see if we can find one of those. I think going diagonally will give us the most reach for looking out. Let's see. I haven't seen a single item yet. Are they gonna spawn or are they just gonna spawn after we kill an enemy? I'm not entirely sure. That's the difficulty when you're not writing your own script. You've got no idea how it works. I'm just figuring out as I go. Hey, that's an HP one, but we already had that. We knew that. We need to get some sound effects going. Let's record a few sound effects after this. So we want a heart sound effect, the speed sound effect, and the attack sound effect. This is a level 3 one? I think this is a level 3 one. Okay, and the armor is not being hit. We're shooting through the armor. That's a kamikaze sphere. That is a kamikaze sphere. It should look darker. Oh. Okay, okay. It explodes. That's good. Can we see if we can get an enemy with that? Our score is now 1. Our score is 1. What's this? Movement speed? Oh, that's movement speed. That's movement speed, okay. Doesn't look like we're moving that quick, though. It could be a little bit better. Okay, and we got 1 score. Can we... 2 score. Is that right? Or did we shoot something? I am unsure now. 10 score. Okay, okay. The kamikaze spheres are definitely working very well. Yeah, sure, I like it. I think I like it. It might be a little bit overpowered, though. It might be a little bit overpowered. But now we got our spheres. We got our cubes. We got our triangles. Easy now. Should we add collision for the enemies? Maybe that's going to make it a little bit too difficult, wouldn't it? Okay, so the armor should be fixed. Let's see, I'm just gonna add it here. Armor does not collide with projectiles. There we go. And then we need sound effects. So we need the heart sound effect, speed sound effect, the sphere sound effect. Let's do a few sound effects. Let's add a few sound effects, shall we? What is a heart sound effect? Am I just going to say heart? I mean, it is a sound effect. It is a sound effect. Do we still have coffee? I still have coffee. Nice. Okay, what else is a heart sound effect? I'm just looking around at things that might be able to make some noise. I don't really have that much noisy items here, I think. I do have a plastic rose. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay, Steve just died. Now let me just set him back up here. There we go. That'll work. This could work for a heart item, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see what kind of noise it makes. Let's see here. That's not really that's not really the sound we're looking for, is it? That's not really it. What else do we have? We want the explosion. Should I just record an explosion with my mouth? Let's record an explosion with my mouth. Let's do that. Okay. Here we go. Shh. Huh? Huh? Oh. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. There's a little bit of a smack in front of it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Sure, that works. How? Why? I don't know, but it works. Explosion 1. Okay, very nice. We got a sound effect for the explosion. What's next? The heart and the speed. I'll record a few speed sound effects. I can make some speed sound effects. Here we go. Okay. Shh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, that one is not that great. That one is not too great. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. It's a voice. What's that? What is that? Pop, 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 pop. I'm just making random noises. I'm just making random noises. I like it. I like it. It's not really that speedy, is it? It is something. It's definitely something. It's just not something we want to use. Okay, let's then try the heart. Nah, that doesn't sound like a heart at all. How do we make a heart sound? Something nice. Hold your tongue to the roof. Okay, then what? Close my throat and nose. That's how people die. Maybe there? Yeah. It's not really the sound you want to hear when you pick up a heart, is it? Okay. I'm gonna go back to making random noises. We'll just make some random noises and we'll see if there's something. If you're just entering the stream, I'm sorry. We're doing some random stuff here. Oh my god. Okay. There's gotta be something in here, right? There's gotta be something in here. Let's see. Okay, I love the first one. I don't know what for, but I wanna use that one. It's also not really what we're looking for, is it? Okay. If you're just entering the stream, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. These are not really the sounds we were looking for, are they? It's more difficult than I thought to make a heart sound. What does a heart sound look like? Sound like? You know what? Let's get some inspiration. Let's get some inspiration here. Let's see if we can find some sound effects that sound like a heart. Really easy to me. It's not that easy to me. I'm having some struggles here. But I'm enjoying myself. That's important. Heart pickup. Let's see what the internet says how it sounds like. Nah, that's just a heartbeat. We don't want heartbeats. Heart item. We just want a heart item. It's only heartbeats. Just heartbeats. Just heartbeats. We can use a heartbeat for a boss, perhaps. An alien heartbeat. You know how to make gulp noises when you chug? I don't hope so. To be honest, I don't hope so. Delayed heartbeats, but these are all just heartbeats. Game live item. Game live item. That sounds more like it. Just close your mouth and gulp twice. No, I think my throat might explode if I do that. I like this, but I don't want to be downloading more sounds if we can just make them ourselves. So you know what? Let's try to Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Blub, blub, blub. Huh? Blub, blub, blub. Oh, I'm struggling. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling, but it's okay. Okay. Let's try it again. Hey, I whistled. That's something. The speed one, is that the speed? Not guild, but the sound of it. Is that something? Wait, let me add that. Let me just add that. That sounds like Steve dying in Minecraft. Yeah, okay, we're now back in Roblox. Ooh, what was that? No, it needs to go up. It needs to go up, not down. Let's. Now I sound like Banjo Kazooie. Yeah, that's Banjo Kazooie. If you're joining this stream just now, I can understand that this might be confusing, but we're making sound effects for our game. It might look a little bit weird, but that's okay. Nah, this is not it. Is that it? That's gotta be it. It's a good sound, though. It is a good sound. Yeah, but you know, just not it. It's not it. It's not what we were looking for. Okay, you know what? I think we'll leave the sound effects for these for a little bit then, for now. I kind of like this one though. I'm not sure what we need to do for it to get it in there. And the explosion, can we get that one? Oh, there went the music. That went through our music. Okay. Let's add our explosion then. Can we add an explosion effect, sound effect? Sound effect for the circles. I included the file. Can we also add a shooting sound effect for the enemies? I mean, that's going to also included the file for that. Okay. Then we need to make a shooting effect for the enemies, right? Pew! Pew! Huh? Pew! Nah, that's not it. Sure. Why not? We'll do that one. Ah, why not? That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. It'll do nicely. It'll do nicely for us. We'll export that one as well. Enemy shoot 1. Okay. So now we have an explosion. We have our enemy shooting. Let's add those to Gemini. And what else do we want? And then I think we can make our own boss. I would send you over my custom sound effects because I do VA on the side, so sound effects already. That's okay. That's okay. I prefer to be able to say that those are all my sounds, but I appreciate it. You can join the Discord though. You can always send them through in the Discord. I can take a look at them. If they are good, I'll add them. Sure. But I would like to be able to upload it and say that I made them, and then use an AI to actually write a game, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You cannot have it all. Now, I think we'll make a boss. But let's first add the sound effects. Let's add the sound effects, and then we'll build a boss. And I think the first boss is just going to be a worm, because the worm is doable to build. I think it's just going to be a lot of circles behind each other. And if we break it, then we got 2 worms, which we need to destroy. Joined, fantastic. Yeah, you can send them through. You can. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Okay, we got sound effects, and then we'll build a boss. We'll build a boss. We'll build a boss. Build a boss. Let's see if Gemini can get through it here. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but you know, just listening to the sounds in the game and knowing that I just made those myself, I very much like doing them. I very much like that. So I cannot promise that they will be in the game. But you know, if you do have some amazing sounds, then I cannot really not add them, I guess. But these sound effects are pretty okay. I mean, we just recorded these. There we go. Okay, that was the HP. We don't have an HP sound effect yet. Oh, I also didn't... Oh, wait, the armor. I don't think we have... We didn't add the armor yet, did we? The armor collision. The armor collision is still a little bit messy. Come on, get over here, you. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Are we done here? I think we're almost done here in Gemini. And we'll add that. Let's see if those sounds work for us. We'll send it to you directly because I think that would be embarrassing to send it in the general chat. Maybe it might be embarrassing. You can send it to me directly. I'm not a big fan of DMing with people though. Because the DMs, that's where the scammers live. They live there. They inhabit those spaces, and I'm not a really big fan of scammers, you know. But I will be listening. If they are good, and I'm going to assume they are good, then we'll add them. But I preferably would like to build them again. I'm sure I'm no scammer. I am pretty positive as well. If you are, then my God, you're putting some effort in it. But I don't think you are. Okay. What are we at? The explosion and enemy shots. So we shouldn't hear anything now, only after 30 seconds, I think. So let's survive a little bit. There we go. Bloop. 17 seconds. Or is it gonna spawn after a minute? I'm not sure how long it takes for it to spawn. We're getting some coins. We're getting some score here. Oh, there we go. Yes! Okay. Okay, this is working. This is going as we want. We're hearing some sound effects from the enemies. Okay, but they're all shooting at the same time, aren't they? They are all shooting at the same time. So we should probably want them to shoot individually, right? Since we now only have one sound effect stacked on top of each other, and that's not really what we were after. We want to hear the satisfying plop 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 plop. Yes, Gene sent this my Discord. It is. Now, where's the circles? Where do we have the kamikaze circles? That's what we're looking for. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of projectiles. Let's see. Where's the circle? When did it spawn? After 2 minutes? So 120 then, I guess. We can wait up a little bit. We can survive for another 20 seconds. This is the armored one, I think. Oh, there we go. I mean, is it very obvious that it's just me doing... Or does this work? Does this work for an explosion? It kinda works, but you can also very clearly hear me. Is that a bad thing? I'm not sure if it is a bad thing. I kinda like it sounding like I actually recorded it because we did. Okay, let's get some score here. Okay, not enough score. Uh-oh, easy now. Easy does it. Okay. I got a few updates we need to add. Can we make it so that the triangles don't shoot at the same time? They can have their own timers, I think, or is there going to be a lot of overhead? I'm not sure. We'll see. And can we also update the armored cubes? It seems we are shooting through the armor, while hitting the armor should reduce it. Alrighty, looking good. That's good. What else can we add then? I think those are the latest things we need before we start the boss, right? The popping works, the explosion sounds like you, but it does add character. It's not a terrible sound. It's an okay sound. It sounds a little bit like an explosion, but you can definitely hear that it's made by someone just breathing into a microphone. But that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Okay, let's see if we can make the cubes, the triangles shoot on their own timer so that we can hear a satisfying. And then, what else did he say? The armored cubes, right? Yeah, the collision for the armored cubes. We're now just shooting through the armor instead of actually hitting it and reducing it. But if you do hit the outer layers of the armor, we should be able to just reduce it through them. And then we'll make a boss. Then we'll make our very first boss fight. I'm excited for that. I am excited for that. We'll make that after a couple of minutes in the game. And then we'll add a boss bar, I guess. We'll add a boss bar and a worm. Yeah, it'll be a worm. It'll just be a worm. Okay. I am enjoying myself thoroughly. We're going to do this more often. We're going to do this a lot more often. Maybe I'm actually going to be able to finish games this way. I have been building a lot of games. A lot now. Maybe not a lot. But at least a dozen, maybe a couple of dozen. But I never really finished a single one. And I want to do that. I want to finish some games. Maybe if I am streaming it, we might be able to actually finish a product once in a while. And I would be happy about that. I would be very happy about that. There we go. Are we done? Not yet. Okay, this is going good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I am a happy man. Let's see, how far did Gemini come along? He's almost ready. Let's see if we can add that. Yeah, but yeah, we will be doing this more often. I am enjoying myself. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, Gemini is slowing down. He is slowing down. So we need to start a new chat. We do need to start a new chat, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's okay. That's very much okay. There we go. Let's copy this, exit that. Add this to there. 707 lines of code in 2 hours, and I've written 0 of it. So now we have the bloops from the triangles and the armor. Let's see if we can find some armor penetration and actually hit that. I can't get enough of the background. The background is so good. But still clustered over there a little bit. But that's not too bad, I think. Maybe we can make a giant planet just floating in the background somewhere that very slowly moves. That could maybe make a difference. Let's see. When do the triangles spawn in? After a minute? I think they spawn in after a minute. We'll see them. And the armor. Let's find an arm. Oh! That is it. Okay, that's sounding better. That's starting to sound a lot better. Yes, okay. So then now the triangles are not going to be shooting at the same time. Okay. We need to find some armored squares. Let's find ourselves a few armored squares. I haven't seen anyone yet. I'm starting to become scared they might be bugged. Because we should have been seeing the armor squares a while ago. Let's go the other way then. Oh, there's an armored square. Fantastic. They do exist. Oh, did you see that? I hit that projectile. The projectile parry works. Easy now. Ow, that hurt. That hurt. Yes. Yes. Okay. I think the armor is fixed as well. That is amazing. And let's see. We're now at 100 seconds. So then the circles should be starting to appear now, I think. That's... Ow, that hurt, that hurt. I will forever hear my can of energy drink when we get hit. There's nothing that will change that. Easy now. Give me some circles. Give me some circles here. I see a lot of enemies clustered up, and I want to get rid of them all at once. That's a circle. That's a circle. Let's see if we can... or not. Never mind. Okay. Okay. I did a hard sound effect. I didn't know if it needed to be that rough. I'm guessing brink of the... I'll have a sound. I'll have a listen to it after the stream. I'll probably won't add it, but I will definitely save it. I'll definitely save it. If we can do it, then I will want to build everything for this game for the sound effects. But maybe I can copy you. Maybe you can teach me how to make a proper sound effect, because I don't know. All I can do is and what do we have there? What do we have there? Is that another bannable? That is another bannable. There we go. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, I'll probably also. I'm a bit, as you can hear, doubting, because I do want to make as much as I can. But you know, fuck it, let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. Let's just have a listen. Why not? We might as well just take a quick gander at it. Let's start up Discord here real quick. There we go. Now, please don't start trolling me with random stuff. That sounds like a heart. That does sound like a heart, but it's not really the sound we're looking for. It's not really the sound we're looking. The sound we are looking for is let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, something like that. It's not really it. Let's see if I can find a proper heart item, maybe. But maybe I can make something. No, this is all weird sounds. We don't need that. I don't think oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. Something like that. We need to make something like this. But preferably with the mouth. If we can make it with the mouth, that would be amazing. I don't know. How about that? Is that something? Is that something? Is that something we can work with? Oh no, it's definitely not something we can work with. No. It is a noise though. It's getting worse by the second. It's like a trumpet. Oh. It's the best one I made. And that's saying something. I haven't really made that much. This could be something, maybe. I don't know. I need to make a better heart sound. I need to make a heart sound somehow. Somehow, some way. Okay, let's make a boss. Let's make ourselves a boss. Hello. Let's make a new chat in Gemini. I would like to make a boss fight in our game. It should spawn after 3 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe. It sounds more arcade-ish. Yeah, I like the arcade sounds. I do like the arcade sounds a lot. But the heart is just a pickup, so it's one quick sound effect instead of a longer one. The speed sound effect, that one could be a little bit longer. That one could remain as long as we do have the speed boost. But the heart is just a single pickup item, so that's just a pickup and done with. That's hard to do with it. Yeah, it is. It is very hard to do with my mouth. Let's get back to Gemini. On a boss fight, it should spawn after 3 minutes. After 3 minutes or after 5? Let's do 3 minutes. We can always adjust it. Minutes. It'll be a big worm made up of smaller circles. If we destroy a circle, the worm gets smaller. If we destroy an inner circle, the boss splits. Like in Terraria. Like the Terraria worm boss. Would want a health bar and a boss defeated title after we defeated it. We can give 20, 20 is a bit much, 5 coins? 10 coins? 10 coins for defeating the boss. Okay. And then we're going to make boss sound effects, I guess. And let's send that to Gemini. Let's see what he can cook up with. I do have these things to do, like preparing for my exam tomorrow. So I'll catch you later. Hopefully I can come back to you being #1 dev in the world. That would be amazing. I hope you will come back to being the #1 graduate of your exams. Good luck, dude. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope to see you again. I will be back again, definitely. I'm having a blast. I'm enjoying myself. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your ideas. I will be implementing them. I will be using them. And thank you for your company. I appreciated it. Good luck, matey. All love back to you as well. Let's make a worm sound effect. I need to remember to put the game behind my screen. Okay. This is my first attempt at a worm sound effect. Eh? Oh! I like that. Okay, maybe still cutting off too much here. Let's see if we can delete. Not yet. But this is something. It could work. It could work. Let's cut these edges here. Maybe. It sounds disgusting though. You can still hear the loop. That sounds disgusting. That sounds disgusting. I love it. Perfect. This is perfect. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good stuff. This is some good stuff we're working with. Maybe. This can work. This sounds nasty. This sounds wormy. This could work. This could work. Okay. So we got a worm, and let's export this worm moving. Let's make a few sound effects for him. Boss, worm, moving. Okay, and that's the moving one, and let's also make a boss spawn effect. So it needs to be yelling or something like that. I think that can work. Or is that a death sound effect? No, that doesn't work at all. That sounds like crap. It sounds disgusting. Maybe. It needs to be more wormy. It needs to be a lot more wormy. Okay. We can do this when the worm gets broken in half, right? Yeah, this is gonna be the boss hit, when the boss gets hit. I think. Boss worm hit. Yes. Let's now make the boss worm death. Now the boss worm death is gonna be it's gonna be disaster for your ears. So please put your volume down. Huh? Is that something? That's disgusting. I love it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I hoped for. That's a good one. That is a good one. Export that one. Boss. Where to be? Boss. Worm. Death. Okay, so now we got 3 sound effects for our boss. That's a lot. There's not a single entity in our game that has this many sound effects. Now Gemini made a boss fight for us. Let's see if we can fight it. 900 lines of code already. There we go. Let's see if we can find the boss. Oh my Jesus Christ! What the hell is going on? Okay. Something went wrong. Something went wrong here. Why is it spawning? Whoa! My God. Okay, yeah, this is not really... Something went wrong here. This is not really the way we want to go. Let's go back to our previous script. Let's see if it still works in this one. That was a lot of enemies. That was a lot of enemies. Okay, this is the appropriate amount. This is better. This is better. Okay. Let's copy this script again. Let's put it in here. There we go. And gonna go back to this one. Would like to have a boss fight. Let's copy our prompt in the top. Please make sure not to change, adapt, or otherwise remove anything from our script. It works perfectly like it is and how we want. So please just focus on the updates. Updates, I ask. Let's see. Let's also add the sound effects at the same time. I'd like to add a few sound effects to the boss. I included them in this prompt. The moving sound effect can become lower volume when it goes away. Lower volume, the more the boss or boss parts move away from us. Let's see, let's add the boss effects. Boss worm hit, boss worm death, and boss worm moving. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, wait, we need to go to a new chat. Did I do the right one? Yes. Okay. Let's see if he can do that. Let's see if he can do that. And then we would have our... I think then we would have our main gameplay loop already. This is a good start. We're off to a very good start. It's starting to become something that I would like to play. Alright. I like it. We're actually building something. We are actually building something. Yeah, we're going to do this more often. I very much like doing this kind of streams. There we go. Oh. There we go, that's a good hit. The particles look fine, the background looks amazing, the enemies are spawning in as they should. The backwards movement speed is still a little bit too much though. That is still too much. Enemy sound effects looking nice. Okay. I like it. I very much like it. Very, very nice indeed. Alright. Looks like Gemini got our update almost ready. And again, I cannot code. I cannot code for crap. So I'm using cheats to make our life a lot easier. We wouldn't have been able to make this without it. So you know what? We might as well do it. We might as well use it, right? Okay, never mind. I thought it was almost done, but this is taking a while. This is taking a while. Doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. You need to have a little bit of patience. You cannot have complete free scripts and then also have them instantaneous. This is the trade-off. Just a little bit of patience. A little bit of patience for our scripts. But with a little bit of luck, we should now have our first boss fight. And that would be great. That would be a good progression for our game. I hope it's gonna work though. I hope it's not just going to be an insanely overpowered worm. But we'll see, we'll see. I hope my my sound effects don't sound too mouthy. Because we've done most sound effects with our mouth. And these coins. We made a few with the coins. Okay. There's a lot of sound effects we can make. I would prefer to make most of them ourselves. Because we're already doing the script through an LLM, but it doesn't really matter. We get one step at a time. If you are on YouTube, by the way, subscribe, leave a like, very much, please, thank you very much. If you're on Twitch, please do a follow. Why not? It's free, it gives me some dopamine. Next time I will remember to move my game window behind my camera, so I don't need to make these weird ass angles every time I want to say something to you. Let's see. It is done. It is done. Let's add that to our script. 887 lines of code. And it crashed. Why didn't it crash? Why did you crash? He didn't put the sound effects in it yet. The sound effects are all inside of the SFX folder. Let's add this and let's see if he updates it, because it seems he doesn't want to start it. He doesn't want to start it just yet. The sound effects of the boss fight have been put into the normal folder of our game, and that's not where we want them. That's not where we want them at all. So he's gonna do it everything again. Gemini is amazing. He's amazing. He is at least 2 times better at coding than I am. And that's saying something, because I can code. Okay, this is gonna take a while again. So we might as well just get back to our previous script and do some shooting then. Let's see if we can survive a little bit longer. It's not that difficult yet, is it? But I guess we can make it more difficult as we go. Let's make it work first. We can make it pretty later. Easy does it. Aha, very nice. I think we can add multiple shots as well. So you have like 3 shots, and then they all need to reload at the same time. Not at the same time, just reload one by one. But that way you can shoot a little bit more. Because right now shooting is very minimal. But we can add that to an upgrade. That can be an upgrade one. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's keep it easy here. Take it easy. Slowly go backwards. As long as you keep moving, the triangles don't really hit you. Except for that one. And that one. But, okay, never mind. I had to say it, you know. Okay, let's see if... There we go. This is Perry. This is the small red cat we got. We got a bigger one as well. We got a small one and a big one. Come on, Perry, say hi. Say hi, Perry. Ah, he always looks so sad. He is not sad, I can promise you that. He always looks very sad. He has those sad little eyes. We can make Perry a boss. Would Perry like to become a boss? Okay, script is done. Let's see if it actually works. That would be amazing. There we go. We got a game. We got a game. Okay, now we need to survive until a boss appears. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. I think that's gonna be the best way to survive right now. in the end we can make territory, so you cannot move too much until new enemies appear, so that you have certain areas where certain enemies appear maybe. Well, hey, stop that. Do not chew on my headset, matey, because I will eat you. Let's see here. How long did we have to wait? 3 minutes, I think? I think it was 3 minutes for the boss to appear. But we'll see. We'll see. I could just put it lower, right? For testing accessibility. Look at him just chilling on my lap there. That's a good kitty cat. That's a sweet kitty cat. Yeah, come on, you can just sit. You can just sit. That's okay. Okay, that's 1 minute survived. 2 minutes remaining, and our boss will appear. Yeah, I think we will add the weapon upgrades in the game itself, because otherwise you don't really have a reason to move around, except for surviving, it seems like. Why are you looking at me like that? The cat doesn't speak English, so he doesn't really know what I'm saying. Okay, that's 90 seconds. 100 seconds. The kamikaze spheres appear. And okay, the sound effect for the kamikaze spheres. It is goofy. It's goofy. It is very goofy. But you know, I like it. I like it. It's goofy enough. Are you gonna remain on my lap? You can just sit down. You can just sit down, friend. Don't chew on my cables. No. No chewing on cables. I will eat you as well. Okay, this is now almost time for a boss. We're at 140. And I think the boss appears at 180, right? I think it's 180. I hear a lot of shooting. I hear a lot of shooting. Maybe we can reduce the shooting so that they will only shoot when we are in range. Because I think they're now just shooting wherever they are. And we're gonna see if we can get some score with that. A little bit of score. 170. 10 seconds remain for the boss fight. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boss fight. Oh my god, it's a giant space worm! And the sound effect is amazing! Ah! Okay, he's eating us. He's eating us. Let's remain calm. Okay, we hit him. We're not doing a lot of damage on him yet. Shoot and move. And shoot and move. Shoot. Okay, this is not really what I was hoping it would be just yet, but he's appearing. He is appearing. But we want him to be able to break, so that it can become 2 or more enemies at the same time. I'm not sure if it's going to work, because I haven't added it to the prompt, I think. But this is definitely something that I like. This is a good start. This is a very good start. He has a lot of HP though. He's an insane amount of HP. Easy now. Okay, so the worm should have an HP for every circle, I think. And just collectively add it to its HP bar. He's not attacking us, is he? He's not really doing anything yet. It's not really eating us just yet. But that's okay. That could be worse. I'm very happy that it's appearing. I mean, look at that. It's an actual space worm we've made here. This is good. This is good. I love it. This is very good. I also haven't seen the attack item. Where is the attack item? I've seen the speed item, but no attack item. Easy now. Well, why do I say easy now? He can't attack us. You know, we can easily kill him like this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. He's not very functional yet. He's not extremely functional yet. And the enemies disappear, it seems. Yeah, after the boss fight, the enemies have disappeared. But that's okay, that's fixable. I'm very happy that the boss is spawnable and we can see its HP bar. Now it's just bug fixing. Now we just need to fix some bugs. But this will work. This will work very nice. I'm happy. I'm very happy. This is going nice. Yes, we will do this more often. Definitely. I very much appreciate doing this, and I hope you will like it as well. But for now, I think we're gonna leave it at this. Yes. This was great. This is good. We've spent 2.5 hours and we've already set up something which works, which is just an actual game. Can't wait to try it again. Well, amazing. I see if I can fix some bugs, and then we'll just upload it. We'll just upload it and see how much score someone can get before dying. This is working. I'm very happy. I'm happy you are happy as well, Matt. I'm happy you want to try it. So tomorrow, yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll just continue on. Why not? Tomorrow we'll fix the boss fight, or I can just do some bug fixing tonight off stream. I'll do some bug fixing off stream tonight, so that tomorrow we can make some proper feature upgrades. Some choices, some weapon choices and upgrades and such. That's going to be the next big thing of our game. But it works. I am proud. I am a proud human being. Next time we'll make it better. We'll increase it. We'll make more bosses. We'll make more enemies. We'll make more weapons. And you know it. This is gonna be great. This is Idiomus. If you want to try it, you have to be a little bit more patient. Matt will be the first. Matt will be the first to try it out. But I'll upload it tomorrow probably. If we do make a little bit of progress, then I'll upload it tomorrow so that you can try it at least. Send me through your inspirations. Got any ideas for it? Be sure to share them with me. If you are watching on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate that. If you're watching on Twitch, click on the follow button. I appreciate that a lot. And then for today, this is going to be it. Thank you all so much for joining in. I very much appreciate it. I hope you liked it as well. And then I'll see you all in the next one. Alrighty. Bye-bye.